Hello, everybody. Welcome to the self-existing moon of the yellow electric seed year. This is the um, Cycles video, Star Traveler's Synchronicities video for a Noos-letter of the Foundation for the Law of Time, number 146. And as I mentioned, we're here in the self-existing moon of the yellow electric seed year. And the self-existing moon has the totem animal of the owl. And we ask ourselves the question at this time, what is the form my service will take? So again, a reminder that in the 13-moon calendar, the whole cosmology that flows through the whole year is known as the planetary service wave spell. A wave spell is a cycle of 13. The year is 13 moons. So every moon, all 13 moons of the year make up one wave spell. And it's called a planetary service wave spell because the vision is that we can all work in service towards the planet, which of course is ourselves as well. So in this moon, we're asking ourselves, what is the form my service will take? You know, the previous 3 moons, the first one's what's my purpose, what's my challenge, and then how can I best serve? And then the next question, logically speaking, or just in a logical step forward, is what is the form my service will take? So it's a good opportunity to ask ourselves where we're each at in all our individual lives. How can we best serve? Of course, always it's first, we have to start with ourselves, then we can move forward to our family, then perhaps our neighborhood, then community, and then beyond if we wish. But really, the bottom line, as we all know, any sort of change or any sort of service has to start from where we are, with what's directly in our hands, with our own conduct, our own person, our own family. You know, the 13-moon calendar is for the purpose of transformation, inspiration, upliftment, enlightenment, you know, to a higher perspective, something that can raise us out of kind of the historical tape loop that's always running. You may notice that in the beginning of our Star Traveler's 13-moon almanac and in the beginning of our free 13-moon pocket calendar, which you can get at lawoftime.org/free calendar, or the almanac you can get at lawoftime.org/synchronicity. The beginning of those all have a prayer called the Prayer of the 7 Galactic Directions. And this is a prayer created by Jose Arguelles. And it's, as you can see, if you find the prayer, it's you know, very non-denominational. It's something that anyone could kind of, you know, resonate with. And it touches on some very profound points, I think. But I was going to talk about the very first line of it, or the first couple lines. You know, the 7 directions, it's, you know, east, north, west, and south, above, below, and center. And the first one, it says, from the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may see all things in clarity. And I think that's a really helpful line to contemplate on. And I'm thinking the next few moons we can just kind of focus on each of the specific directions of the prayer as something to think about. But especially now, I think it behooves us all to do whatever we can to see things in clarity, and perhaps surrender ourselves to a higher power so that wisdom may dawn in us so that we may actually see all things in clarity. Because there's a lot of turbulence, a lot of murkiness in the water. So you really have to cultivate a clear seeing to, you know, to be able to remain at peace and to be able to remain effective and to be able to, you know, be the best versions of ourselves that we can be, with full compassion for ourselves and for all others, especially if those others, say, disagree with our viewpoints. It's so important that we remember what it's like to have compassion for each other, be curious about each other, and endeavor to understand one another. So anyway, just thought I'd share a few things like that before diving into the cycles this moon. As you know, every moon has within it 3 wave spells represented. And in this moon, the first 5 days of the moon are the last 5 days of the yellow sun wave spell of universal fire. So that concludes on Kin 52. And being that it's Kin 52, that's also the last day of the first 52-day cycle, the red eastern castle of turning the court of birth. So the next day, that starts the red Skywalker wave spell, but it also begins the next castle, which is the white northern castle crossing, the court of death. And so the first wave spell of that is the red Skywalker wave spell with the power of space, wakefulness, and the power to explore. And then that wave spell is followed by the white Worldbridger wave spell, which is the power of death, equalizing, and opportunity. So the white northern castle of Crossing is called the Court of Death, in part because it's the white castle, and the white wave spell in that castle is the Worldbridger with the power of death. Just like the red castle, the red wave spell in the red castle is the dragon wave spell, and that has the power of birth. That's why that castle is called the Court of Birth. So in the white northern castle of Crossing, the white northern wave spell is the Worldbridger wave spell, power of death. So we have, in this moon, we have 10 days of the Worldbridger wave spell, and going backwards, we have all 13 days of the red Skywalker wave spell, and before that, we have the last 5 days of the yellow sun wave spell. And this is all contained in the self-existing moon with the powers of defining, form, and measure within our yellow electric seed year. So it's good to keep in mind all the different cycles and subcycles. Again, going down from the year, yellow electric seed year, and we're having the self-existing moon of form, and within this moon, we have the yellow sun wave spell, universal fire, enlightenment, and life, the red Skywalker wave spell, space, exploring, and wakefulness, and the white Worldbridger wave spell, death, equalizing, opportunity. So those are all the wave spells in this moon. We also have 6 galactic activation portals this moon. One of them is on the 3rd day of the moon, and that's a full moon day, and that's white spectral dog. And the white spectral dog actually indicates the 5-day countdown of the white dog season of love. So whenever, every season you have red serpent, white dog. The 4 seasons are the red serpent, the white dog, the blue eagle, and the yellow sun. So when you see the white spectral dog, that tells you we're in the dog season, and we're at the last 5 days of it. And that actually concludes on Kin 54, white lunar wizard, which is October 24th, or Celio 7 of this moon. So just had to check something there. That means the blue eagle wave spell also is initiated in this moon. The blue eagle wave spell, or the blue eagle season, the blue eagle season, it's the power of vision. It's the blue western season, the blue galactic spectrum. That begins on Kin 55, blue electric eagle, on October 25th, and it's on Dolly 8 of the self-existing moon. And these seasons are 65-day cycles, remember, so 65 times 4 is 260, so every 260-day spin you have those 4 seasons. What's cool about the blue electric eagle is that it was also the day of the harmonic convergence of 1987, the world's first globally synchronized meditation for peace. So going back to our second galactic activation portal, it's actually the day after the white spectral dog, that's October 21st, Kin 51, blue crystal monkey, and that's Kali 4 of the self-existing moon. The portal following that is on Kali 11 of the self-existing moon, October 28th, and that's Kin 58 white rhythmic Worldbridger. And then the week after that, we have one more galactic portal on Gamma 17, November 3rd, Gregorian, and that's Kin 64 yellow crystal seed. And then in the last week of the moon, we have 2 galactic portals. So we kind of have a cool symmetry here this moon, where the first week has 2 portals, the last week has 2 portals, and the second week has 1 portal, and the third week has 1 portal. So the 4th week, the 2 portals there, the first one is on the first day of the week, which is Dolly 22 of the self-existing moon. That's Kin 69, red self-existing moon. And then 3 days later is Kin 72, yellow resonant human, and that's Gregorian November 11th on Kali 25 of the moon. So there you go with the galactic activation portals, the wave spells of this moon. I wish you all the best for the self-existing moon, and I will see you next moon.